Diadem on my brow. Do you hear the beating of the drums, cousins? The thunderous rhythm of marching boots? For almost as long as the Empire has stood, it has lived with the Druge at its door. Every citizen can name some sordid wound inflicted on them or their siblings by this monstrous threat. Never before has the Empire been able to truly face the prospect of complete victory. Until now. When I stood before the Senate 2 years ago to make my claim for the throne, I stated that under my leadership, the Empire would be able to choose where it fights. I promised to end the constant scramble between peace treaties, the crying need for new development and taxation, always holding on until the next wave of barbarians came for us. To truly conquer, to truly liberate, to truly expand our empire and the way across the continent. I keep my promises. The first step was my push for militarization, to build more armies to cover our fronts and attack outwards, and the Empire answered my call in ways I could not have imagined. 6 armies mustering in the space of a year and a half. And now we put them to use. The time has come to destroy the Druge Empire, to conquer their lands and liberate their septs. This is my will, and I will see it done. We will see it done. And when the dust clears, we will look at the spoils of our work, the souls we have saved, the prosperity we have built, our children safe from fear. And each citizen will not just be able to imagine what the Empire can do, but see it and hold a piece of it for themselves. Make no mistake, this will be no easy feat. This will require hard choices. It will require pragmatism. It is a foolish slactor who strays from the path to hunt pelts and leaves her veil undefended. And it is a foolish general who abandons their cousins in the west and south to find fame in the east. Our ambition does not mitigate the loyalties we owe across the Empire. The Imperial Hearth is for all, and no Imperial home, be it in Bregersland or Thorunin, will be forgotten in our push for victory. I will ensure that none go undefended by whatever means I must. And so I ask this of you, citizens, my cousins. Stand with me. Stand with me, knowing we are on the verge of the unprecedented. Stand with me, knowing that the road ahead is paved with blood and gore and bile. Stand with me, knowing the sacrifices you will have to make and the things that must be done before we will taste victory. Stand with me, and I will make you this promise, that when the sun rises many years from now and you have earned your rest, when your young people sit at your feet and you are asked where you were the day the Druge fell, you will be able to say, I did my part, and the horror we have known all our lives will be a mere fireside story. This season I would like to commend Jaromir Ostrovin-Kostka for his essential role in forging the path the military council now walks on the Eastern Front. The Order of the Golden Pyramid for the effective funding of their Grand Lodge and their continued work towards Conclave's economic engagement. Baraus Korpikotka for his vigilant intervention at this summit's Bourse auction, and Ottmar von Holberg, Morgan Townsend von Holberg, Ezekiel of Adina's charge, Pipski Per Arnovich Straskovic, and recently chronicled hero Lumi Warmthbringer for their prosperous investments to the imperial budget. Llewellyn Leafstalker for his long years of service to the Imperial Senate and his continued commitment to supporting the imperial economy. Inextricable, indefatigable, inevitable. Emperor Vesna, Empress of the Hearth, crowned in thunder. Overview. Emperor Vesna has used their power to address the Empire, sending a message to all Imperial citizens. As with other uses of this power, the civil service has ensured that the message is heard by citizens across the Empire and beyond. It concerns the fight against the Druj and calls on everyone to commit themselves to the destruction of that cruel nation to the east of the Empire. Significance. The throne has the power to nominate a single Imperial citizen who can deliver a message to the people of the Empire each summit. It is common practice for the throne to use this power themselves when they wish to speak to all of their people about important matters.